Dad, so getting ready to go. I want to play something for you. No, listen to this. Listen to this. Theater. See? I could flip it around. Want to see where it all happens, where I get my downloads, my artwork. Most of my artwork got stolen. Onions. That's a drum, actually. All right. Let's see if I can make this work. On a fluff tube. I want to make live chat where all comments are visible. Okay, so we got, what did we get? I'm serious, y'all. I get the downloads here. It must be a gift, a God gift. My hat is kind of crooked. My hat is crooked. That's why God saved me, to be here for you guys. I'm in my cell. You can hear the demon outside. Mbira. I know I said that before, but it's kind of I have a connection to it because the guy made a program in Seattle at the University of Washington, U of Dub. That's what they call it, U of Dub. And that's where the gates of hell are supposed to be, right? Whoever or whatever it is. U of Dub. That's why I call myself the Slump Dog Millionaire, because my life has been a series of pop-ups. Pop-ups for me to go to college and get my degree, pop up, and then disappear because I have no friends from there. Each time a pop-up happened, I had like a whole orbit of people, and then poof, that went away, and then poof, another thing popped up. You you couldn't survive this. You could have survived it. God made me to sit close to the fire where our louche is being burned and consumed, and you couldn't stand this. What? You couldn't stand it. So the professor was somebody that I signed up originally to take his class, but I ended up dropping it and taking African literature, which brought my GPA down. It's the only class I got a C in. Oh, she was just average. Well, it was a 3 instructor class with 3 class meetings a week with 3 different aspects of studying African literature. I remember one was like poetry and praise, because that guy, he was a real character. That professor at University of Zimbabwe. Yeah. And then I don't remember all of it, but I do remember reading the book Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Things fall apart when the foundational things that you believe in, are challenged by the experiences that you have. I hope I can talk about this. I hope I can get it across. It has to do with the post that I made about the 7-Eleven. See, I'm connected to the 7-Eleven gematria magic spell because my uncle, Uncle Gary Pearson, hello, come and get me, was a 7-Eleven franchisee, and he had the 7-Eleven after he got out of the what? The army. Oh, shout out to Freck Monday. They won't let me comment on your video, dude. If you happen to see this, you're in the States now from old Peking, and they grayed out the button where you press the button to make a comment on the video. So I know you're in Tennessee now. My ears are just tuning to a different channel, different frequency. Got constant ear ringing from head trauma 3.5 years ago. Okay, it's done. That frequency's over. And trying to stay on point, but it's really difficult. Well, sitting here thinking about wrist flex. Oh, to wait a couple minutes for the chat to kick in. KaliKaren is lucky if she has one person on her chat. All right, my channels are so suppressed. Even on Telegram, I can't even look the statistics up for the different posts that I make. I'm shadow banned on fucking Telegram. And I started calling this platform the Fluff Tube because they only allow fluff on it. And the harvesting of chilron, that's what they allow on this antisocial platform. Let's see, I'm on 751, 752. I'll probably get taken down. I'll probably get my channel canceled after this. So, Frank Monday, if you're out there, contact me on 916 9 8 6 8. Okay, because it's the AI that's keeping everyone apart and separated because they can't allow the 17th letter, which is what we all are. We're the host. We're entertaining the host, right? Rhymes with ghost of the holy kind. And so KaliKaren is doing her best to outsmart the AI. They're very limited in what they can do. I'm going to try to ride my bike or push my bike down here to get some water and buy some more cigarettes at the store. But what was I talking about? See, nobody's on the chat to keep me focused. Focus. I think what I was talking about is my download was, okay, I'm seeing all these attachments to 7-Eleven because that's like the point of view the, the, the point of view that I have, the portal that I have. 7-Eleven, because my Uncle Gary, my dad's younger brother, had a 7-Eleven store. He had a 7-Eleven store like my whole life and his whole life. But what price did he pay? Now there's a lot of Indian, that's not racist, right? Say Indian, a lot of Indian people owning 7-Elevens. It's because they already know who we're all up against. Because it happened in their country, right? What I heard was Steve Jobs is playing the Gates character. Steve Jobs didn't die of pancreatic cancer. He is playing the Bill. The Bill Gates character, Steve Jobs. See, he was another genius that they harvested. They harvest all the geniuses. They look throughout the society. They track all the kids, the children's. Who's in there with me? I see somebody in there. Obamacare, FBI office in every hospital. Okay. Tracking. Oh, they went out. Must have been a troll, because they suppressed my channel by 10 times. To track your children from the pregnancy test. You all. From the pregnancy test. Tracking your children. Right? If they get scholarships, if they have special gifts, they're the first ones to know. They are the first ones to know if you have a gifted child. So I was trying to tell you guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. We're going to see if I can go out here and ride my bike or push my bike down to the store to get some water and some cigarettes. But I just wanted to make sure, Frank Monday, if you watch this, they grayed out the comments button on your video that you made about your shed getting broken into and all your boom booms getting stolen. Too bad we didn't know each other beforehand, because I could have went over there and been your house sitter for you. You have to just let people break into your shit while you're over there in Old Peking. This is like, I had 2 shots of this. Yeah. Now I think, oh, should I have another one? No, I'll just puff on some. Let's see what I got. Got a green light. The other ones won't work inside my... The other ones don't work. I got the demon though. See, what I'm trying to do is let you catch some of the ambiance that KaliKaren is living with in this demon system that we have. because the ambiance, you know, tells the story. For heaven's sakes, what happened to my vape pen? Wait a minute. That's weird, because I thought I stuck it in this bag right here. I saw it fall out a minute ago. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Because this is reminding me. I watched a really good interview with Roseanne Barr, like Bill Barr, you know, what is he? He looks like Elton John, doesn't he? If you put like Bill Barr and then Elton John, looks the same. This is a KaliKaren original theory that, you know, oh, she doesn't know anything. I get gaslit here all the time. I'm showing the demon, you know, I'm talking about the military operations going on. He's so afraid he's going to get caught for the stuff that he's done. He has to gaslight KaliKaren, right? But let's say in imaginary world of KaliKaren, Bill Barr and Elton John have the same, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Because that would be one of the temptations of a, can I say rich? Can I say that? Can I say rich? Yeah. Of a rich guy, you know, oh, we'll have you be the dad of all of these characters. And you can manipulate them from afar. They'll have no idea that they're in your bloodline and will cause these things to happen to them. And they will be none the wiser. And you can manipulate them into whatever. So, from afar. So, does Bill Barr and Elton John have the same bloodline? Did they snatch up a gifted woman such as myself with musical abilities and logical thinking skills, cooking skills, singing skills, all these gifts that I have? Did they snatch someone and put her in a dumb, D-U-M-B, and maybe there were 20 or 25 of her that they snatched from different places and put them in a one spot to deliver the goods with the, what is it, the bill of lading at the, when the ship's birth, right? When the ship's birth, the bill of lading, called the birth certificate, gets made for all of these 25 people. Could Bill Barr and Elton, whatever. I know I'm late for my Shabbat shalom, so I don't see anybody in here. This is my normal time to be live, but it It takes Fluff Tube like 2 days to make my live streams available, right? What's the deal, Fluff Tube? Call it a live stream, and then you delete all the comments down. So when you put out a live stream, it just says a big white blank. I think FluffTube is going to go down too. Too. But that professor who made the Mbira, he made a whole Mbira festival at U of Dub in Seattle. And I had no idea it was such a a demonic place. I had no idea when I was there, of course. But I got out of his class all the same because he was trying to teach, he was doing his job for the university, try to teach Zimbabwean students that their music, such as that Mbira, was good music. And I missed the big party that he had for all the students after we did our presentation. I said, "No, I don't think I'll go. I'll just go home from here." And we did our presentation that time. They invited a bunch of people from around the different departments from the university. And I said, I don't want to go to that party. It probably would have changed my life. But, listen.
He said the Charlo fight gonna be easier for him than the Errol Spence fight.
Got to rake here now.
Got the same trainer.
Put this in the bathroom for now. I can't deal with all this shit. It's crazy.
He up for fighting the twin brother too. He's like, fuck it, I'll fight either one of them or both of them. Little Charlo, he trained with Errol Spence's trainer. They both trained together. But he fighting 154. And that's where Errol, before they was talking about Errol moving up to 154. And they asked him if he'd ever fight his training partner, the other Charlo brother, and he was like, shit, if money is right, then fuck it, you can get it popped. But right after the fights, Crawford was on the ropes. He was pointing out, talking shit to the one Charlo brother, telling him he's next. Let the trainer know, okay, the other dude you training, this nigga ain't shit. You already know I see.
Pretend like I care. Oh, God. Fucking nightmare life. But I'll tell you right now, I can't really see. I can't really see that well. Like, the truth is, let's see if I can make this go. It's a symptom of head trauma where your eyes can't focus. Oh, I need to pump up my tires, but You guys, I can't tell, you can't see me right now. You could see my shirt, I think. Oh, shit. Here. See, I think what happened was these people moved out. I think I seen, like, they got a U-Haul right there. They had this shitty van parked in front of their place for how many years? Been here 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're moving people to other different properties here. They're gonna have to because they just let this complex deteriorate because they've just been stealing the money from HUD. I know I talk about it all the time, but this is my life that I live, so, and I don't have anyone keeping me focused on my topic right now, but oh, it's such a lovely like weather out here right now. Beautiful. I was talking about the 7-Eleven, like the 7-Eleven. That was this is what I think is that my Uncle Gary. Oh, look at that, you guys. Wait. Hold up a minute. Because you have to see this. They do this purposefully. Now, can you see how that sunlight is glaring off the building? You see, they're building this thing. I showed it on another video on my Telegram. How that's just going to reflect the sunlight, like when the sun goes down. It's going to be like this bright ass thing because it's caught my eye as I was just riding my bike through here. Oh, that was crazy. They do this on purpose. The architectures, they study all this stuff. Angles and cranes and trains and all this. When they got moving the people, they're moving them on ley lines and stuff like that. Yeah, look at that. This is from the view where I was. I don't know if it looks the same to you guys. But the sun's just going down, and when they get done with that building, how big is it going to be over there, just reflecting the sun back, like shining bright like a diamond, but it's really a place where they're harvesting us. Let's see if I can. Okay. But the people can't see. What did I say? Oh, just like the Mormon. The Mormon. More man. That's what they called themselves. The Mormons. Because they couldn't get enough mans, right? But they also had this other name which makes it confusing. Oh, we're the Latter-day Saints. We're the Latter-day Saints. The LDS church, whatever. And they had the splinter group of Warren Jeffs and Warren Jeffs Jr. and how women, it's not against them or anything. It's like news. It's news that doesn't get talked about. Warren Jeffs and Warren Jeffs Jr., how they were wrangling all the women's and chill runs over there in what was it? RHC Rich 9035, was that it? No, it added up to 17. I got that wrong. Look at this car now playing chicken with me. fuck was that bitch talking about? Trying not to get robbed in the fucking hood. Bitch, I could have a knife in my fucking basket. You don't even know. I should have a damn knife in my basket. I do got a flashlight so I could beat somebody with it if they try anything stupid. This guy's a child trafficker. Trying to pick up bitches. That's what he does. Drives around in this little pickup right there, asking bitches if they need a ride, and God knows where they end up if they say yes. Yep, got his little house right here with his little air conditioner running. Oh, wow. Got the red shoes on, eh? I didn't bring my red shoes. I brought my brown shoes.
Brown, hey, they load work. They look burgundy.
Let's see. I don't know how much my battery I'm going to have. But the 7-Eleven, okay, so this is what it was. It was the... I got a flashlight. You could break the window. Just trying to help. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Is the keys inside?
Yeah, I left my keys in my car.
Are they in the ignition or are they just...
They're just on my seat. Luckily, they're not in. They wouldn't have left.
Let's see. No, because let me get my water and stuff. I'll check on you when I come back. Y'all didn't have nothing else to go and do tonight, right? Except for this, right?
No, I did. I do. My grandma's birthday tonight.
Oh, man.
I was literally coming to get a water so I could.
Oh, man. See? Shucks. It's just God saying, slow down for a minute, sister.
Yeah.
For some reason, you had to slow down. Did that guy say he had a hanger inside? Okay, so he's probably going to come back in a minute. but that's okay. It looks like I'm gonna come back down here. What a chicken stuff. Yeah, what I was saying is I can't really see that good because my head trauma caused my eyes. My ears been ringing for 3 years, but caused my eyes to not focus. That's one of the. Hey, friend. Well, they can't kill me yet. And if you have head trauma, it makes your ears ring, and then it causing my eyes not to be able to focus. So now that's happening on a regular basis. I can't focus my eyes and see. That's what the demons go for. The gift that the God gift that you have. My God gift was they trained me for some reason at the Don Tyler Elementary to speed read. I didn't ask them to do it. I was a gifted, in the music program, brand new music program, played my viola. I said, I don't know, I'm just here to play music. Oh, well, why don't you pick the viola up? Sure. And I learned it, boom. I used to get made fun of and stuff because I'd be practicing. You never got to practice to make it sound good. It's muscle memory. I see everybody bought up the tuna that's with the water in it. I just put my drink there so I could get 2 cans of tuna. This stuff is so old in here though. I want to get some hot Cheetos. Get a bag from my friend over there. He said, just stack the tuna up, they'll buy it. It's $1.69 here. What I should do is come back and buy every can of tuna that he has. He'll get the fucking clue, right? I just paid $10 for a jar of mayonnaise. It was like twice as big as that jar of mayonnaise. It's 15 fluid ounces, so I must have got like a 32 fluid ounce thing. It was $10 at the pharmacy where they stopped selling cigarettes now. All right, friend. Can I get the mango shade, please? And I'd like to have a bag too. I didn't bring my bag today. And I want to get some ice cream. Well, I like the vanilla one. I just got the toffee. Which one? Oh, and one more. You don't have a bigger one? A bigger? I see. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's my poison. Cheetos.
That's it.
That's gonna be it. Yeah, because you guys don't take the food stamp card here. You don't take the EBT or the food stamps. Yeah, because your boss is lazy. That's why you know. He should make an application every month. If they refuse it, make another one, make another one, make another one. But he's too lazy. That's how I know. When I first met you, I told you your boss is a lazy man. He makes you do all the work. Yeah, he makes you do all the work. I can't tell if somebody's in my chat, but I don't know who you are unless you make a comment. I can't discourse with you unless you let me know who you are. So your friend's gonna get you a wife? A wife? You're gonna get a wife here in the United States? Yeah, you're gonna get a wife here? No? Do you have a cashback limit? Let me get 20. Yeah, debit. Back to chip. Back to chip. What is he charging? $3.50? Oh, that's not bad. He's not so bad. Oh, those are bad. They charge you all that money, $3.50, and then put a limit on it. All right. Thank you so much. Mine. He forgot to give me the cash. He doesn't know English, so sometimes I get him all confused when I start talking. He's trying to bump me offline. Okay, so let me go get the thing. Oh, he's coming with the... All right, let me go down here, you guys. I'll come back in with the Slim Jim that I got and see if...
I got a Slim Jim too.
Yeah, you never know which one's going to work. You just keep trying them until it works. What are you saying? Maybe when I come back? But this thing is bumping on my wheel. I guess it'll be okay. It'll just bump on my spoke unless it breaks. That won't be good. Okay, so let me go down here to see if they got... I don't think that's very good on my bike. It's bumping too much. Let me just... I don't know what to do, guys. That's gonna block your view. When I do it the other way, put it in front. Let's see. Sometimes if I slam on the brakes, then it slides forward, and then But that guy said he had a Slim Jim, but I'll go get mine and come back. I can't tell. I can't tell what that is. Oh, shit. Is that the so-called air? I can't even see it when I do. See, the helicopters are always flying over. So let me just get back. I don't know who popped in and popped out, but not even enough to make a comment, so probably the majority of people. We'll see. Now that one I do hear. That one is the medical thing. Now I think probably that's probably taken over by the good guys. And the bad guys aren't expecting like this helicopter just to like roll up on them or whatever the fuck they do. And start radioing in like what position they're in and whatnot. You just don't know what's happening. So the 7-Eleven gematria of the, I don't remember the exact headline, but it was the kids coming back from summer camp. And you know what hell summer camp can be. Well, the reason is because the guys who make the pedos use the pedo. They make stuff with the pedophiles. Look at this person. This person's like, fuck it, I ain't starving. I'm making the all right sign like this. That's a nice garden they got. They said, fuck it, I ain't gonna starve. I'm gonna grow me some damn food up in this bitch. They're Chinese though, you can tell. Although some of the Chinese are actually the oppressed. There's an oppressed group of Chinese here. I can't remember what they call them. Laotians? Laotians? No, I don't think that's right. But there is a group of people who know what freedom is from China that's in this community. They got their own religious institutions and whatnot. But the 7-Eleven, because I'm attached to it, because Uncle Gary got the 7-Eleven when he came out of the Army. He stayed at Fort Myer, Henderson Hall, all that stuff during the Vietnam War. If he was in there during the Vietnam War or after it, all I know is the whole time I ever met Uncle Gary, he had a 7-Eleven franchise in the place, I think it was called Shirlington. No, not Shirlington. Oh, Clarendon? No. One of these like little town names in Arlington. I don't remember which one it was. Next to Ballston, I think. Whatever it was called. It's like a little village name, but they try to erase it, so the only people that know are the ones that grew up there. But let me see. I'm gonna put my water inside here because I don't want it to knock my bike over. That's what happens when you got a really heavy thing on the back of this bike. You put the kickstand on it, like the bike tends to want to tip over. Oh gosh. Those guys needed a certain kind of Slim Jim. Maybe two. Maybe you use one Slim Jim to do one and then the other to do the other. We don't know how it's gonna work. I gotta find my key. Make a comment so I know who's in here. Otherwise, you're just a stalker to me. I can't really talk to you. I see someone's in the chat. I can't really focus, but I see there's not a 0 there. There's a 1. So someone's in the chat, just like lurking, not wanting to say nothing. This is KaliKaren Shabbat shalom. Talking about the 7-Eleven gematria of the camp bus in Idaho that rolled over. 11 injured, 7 critical. So I immediately knew that it was a coded news story because of the 7-Eleven connection.
They shot what?
Maybe someone will be waiting for me to cook tonight, right? Instead of me waiting 3 hours for frozen food. Oh, he just went out that way. He seasoned up the stuff. Oh, look at this shit. He got the shit out wanting me to cook. I want a potato salad. Cook my potatoes. No, but that Slim Jim. Damn, I can't see who that is. Flying over. That's probably a military flight because the CME just took off already, see? And now here comes another one. It's the military. You guys. I'm not lying. I'm not making this stuff up. There's some more change I could use. Here's the Slim Jim. Those guys down there. It may be in the car already, but I don't know until I look in here. Alright, so it must be already in the car. If you could you take those potatoes and just put them on the grill that I put in the kitchen? There's 3 potatoes. Thank you. The people locked their car door, and I'm going to see if I could find a Slim Jim in my trunk and take it down there outside the store. I didn't hear you because I already shut the door.
Huh?
I didn't hear you because I already shut the door.
Make sure you don't have any car. You might be helping them break in and enter somebody else's shit.
Because I know everything. And you know nothing. Make sure you're not helping them break into someone else's shit. Well, I'm sure they just pulled up at the store. And ran, as she just said, she ran in to get a quick thing. And left the keys on the seat. His damn stuff ain't gonna be done until 3 hours, I know. So, ain't no rush about it. They might, if they get the door open, then they won't be there when I go back. Simple. I'm still gonna go back. The dude was just trying to give me a beer while I was coming back up here. He's like, "Hey, you want a beer?" I'm like, "What did you say? I didn't hear you. Want a beer? I don't know. If you still here when I get back, I'll get one. I ain't trying to be part of the crew, but oh, see, it might be in here, but yeah, right there. My car that they charged me double for, because they could. The guy faked my income verification. He doubled my income in order for me to get the loan for this car. I wouldn't lie. See, who's lurking in the chat? All message are visible. I don't see no message from anybody, so whoever you are just lurking. I'm talking about the 7-Eleven gematria of the bus from summer camp in Idaho that tipped over, and there were 11 children injured, 7 are critical. I immediately knew that it was a coded message that these children are being traffic code or groomed. And here's the definition of grooming, if you want to say. Is that one of my military planes? Yes, it is. Taking RCH. I'll have to look up and see who that is. Too bad I don't know who's lurking in my live stream, though. The 7-Eleven. Yeah, I was talking about my Uncle Gary having a 7-Eleven store after he got out of the Army during the Vietnam era, having never left the country. And who knows what he was doing over there at Fort Myers, right across from Georgetown. We got the Heshwat University right there with their own rowing team and their own rowing house and their own shells to row in, lined up right there on the Potomac River. Yeah, KaliKaren knows because she grew up there. They've done everything to squash me and keep me down, but I cannot curse God. So whoever's lurking on my channel, let me know who you are. Are you some fed? Probably some flat fed with no creativity and no talent, trying to spy on the KaliKaren. Whatever. I know I'm it. Anyway, so the Uncle Gary who got the 7-Eleven when he got out of the Army, what did their Uncle Irk get, who sacrificed my grandpa, Merritt Shirley Pearson? Yeah, they all know who I am, so you all might as well know who I am. Karen Lee Pearson, coming at you from Sacramento City, August the 5th, 2023. Skull and Bones number. Flip the script, mirror time. I'm a bit of a wizard too. Dumbass. Anyway, they can only destroy what God has created, which is how you can tell it's them. But I just saw a military plane flying over. Let's see. Wonder where it came from. I know there was a couple of those RCH flights going through today. Actually, there was an unusual number, and I can hear a helicopter now. It was, or else that's an air conditioner of the bee house. Oh, I think this was the air conditioner. Just being down here reminded me of that loser guy. He's trying to hook up with a bitch all the way from fucking Chicago. And she's trying to play it off. Oh, I'm from the South. No, you came to stay with some loser family members of yours who live down in the South area, and now you're trying to make some money selling your poo-poo, woo-woo, online. And you're meeting up with this guy who lived his whole life in this neighborhood. Did you guys open it? He's gonna take the beer home before it gets warm. That was the guy that's stranded. He's coming to stay with these people. Let's just get off the bike like we a dumb white girl, don't know nothing. Oh, here he is walking down the street. Where is he walking to? Okay, so he's done. I got my ice cream in the bag, melting. So let me go, what did he do? Did he just park down here? Is he from Chicago too? Is he just a loser too? But the lady said, oh, I was just stopped by the store to get my drink and going to such and such. So I was like, oh man. But it's nice out here. Fucking Fed lurking in my chat. Why are you watching me? If it was a real person with a soul, you would put a comment down. See, but you didn't put no comments down. What's up? See. Oh, what happened? She opened it up the door and then left you down at the store? Is that what happened?
Huh?
She left you at the store once she got the keys?
Yeah, it's a trip. I was on the other side by the bicycle, and I don't know if she thought I was, 'cause I usually have my bike with I, or I'll be on one of them I'll be on a jump bike. And,
Where are you going? You looking for her?
no. You said
Oh, you were just trying to help her get her. Oh, and she thought you were. No, I'm laughing at her. I'm laughing at her. She thought you was some kind of like what, Sasquatch or something. Me too. I got one inside there in my couch, living on my couch. Wait. What? Did you find out? Was she from Chicago, dude? Was she from Chicago? Wait. I can't hear good because I got bad hearing. I get beat in my head all the time by that guy in my apartment, so it might mess up my eyes and my ears. But I'm trying to ask you, was she from Chicago, dude? I didn't notice her plates. What kind of plates did she have? Was it Illinois?
Okay, hold on. Say it again.
Was she from Chicago, that girl?
Which one?
The one that was locked in out of her car, right at the store.
Right.
Was she from Chicago? Or was she from here? Did you notice what kind of plate she had on her car?
A California plate.
All right. I just wanted to check because I ran into another lady she wasn't really a lady on the street over here. No, a black woman. And she was like driving over here to meet this guy that was just like outside in his car. But he lives, down the block. And then I noticed, because I was talking to him like I'm talking to you right now.
Right. Would you like a beer?
When she came up, sure, I would. Wait, you wanted some ice cream? Because I can't stay long, but I got some ice cream in my bag.
Ice cream.
That Haagen-Dazs one with the almonds on it?
Yeah, I think that.
All right. I should have put it, oh wait, that's not that. All right. So I was making a video of, I got somebody lurking on my live who don't want to put no comment and say who they are listening to my live. And I'm like, why are you lurking in my channel? I'm just talking about the 7-Eleven, the code that I got from this overturned camp bus bringing the kids back. Just flip it for me. My hands don't work too good. Thank you. Because they're exposing now that people have been raping these children. They've been grooming them in these camp programs, in their music program. Yes, it's grooming. That brings me to my definition. It's grooming them to not say anything and to have instant Stockholm syndrome when the individual who's violating the minor person is in a position of authority, such as a teacher, a camp boss, a leader of the program, XYZ. You see? That gives them instant Stockholm syndrome because it shatters the matrix. And they say, no, the preacher of the church can't be doing this. You see? So when they try to drag people into the court and then they try to downplay well, they never said anything and she didn't say I was molesting her. They're trying to ignore the whole fact that you just shattered the matrix of this young person by violating their personal space. And when it gets into the court, they make a joke out of it and downplay it and target the families who are trying to report the stuff, because that's what this is about. They don't want. See, there's a one. You see that one right there? There's somebody in this chat listening to KaliKaren who don't want to say who they are, because they suppress my channel. They don't want me talking to nobody. They don't want me to have no friends. They got me living with a serial killer inside this fucking apartment. And they're squashing down my views of my channel stuff by 10 times. So my video with 800, that's my highest one, of the Ohio River drying up last summer. It says 800. That means 8,000 people looked at my shit. But when you look at my channel, it looks like, oh, this person, nobody watches this channel. You see? It's the Matrix.
Okay, so when you push that, it didn't deboot and or did it go to that 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 clam? It's called cop shot. You see the person. You be able to.
No, I can't see who. I can't see who it is.
The background should show like.
Oh no, I just flipped my camera around, so now it's looking at me. It's now looking at me, but I can flip. I had the camera flipped because I was going up the street with my bike and just talking. But what I'm trying to say is the news announcement that came up at 3:11 today, our time, had a perfect gematria headline, and it has something to do with the bus overturning, bringing the kids back from the camp. And if I'm not mistaken, it's got a horse name in the name of the camp. Well, I'm trying to tell people, when you see a color name like Roseville, Greenville, Greenburg, Whitesville, that's where they coded. So you know when you go there, you just look for the people that's moving the children. Because I got one of my ears blocked.
Okay, white shadow. My white shadow.
Are you saying why am I shouting?
No, I'm saying white. WHITE, white.
Orange,
Yeah.
black.
Right.
Those are the code names that they give the towns.
Listen, white shadow.
White shadow, what are you talking about?
That's the code.
It's all the color names of places.
Okay.
And then you see a horse, a riderless horse statue or sculpture, which is there somewhere around. We have one here down on K Street. We have a riderless horse, and it's all bucked up with it standing on two hind legs, and it's right down there on K Street. It's for the KaliKaren Mafia. See? They're worldwide. They're worldwide. See? Whoever this troll is on my channel, they can't stop listening. They can't stop listening to me because I'm telling the truth. The truth is coming through regardless of what they do to suppress KaliKaren. Regardless. So I'm saying that bus, there was a plane, a military plane like the one I just saw, and that could have been the one. That could have been the same plane, was waiting on the ground in where? By Ogden, Utah, to pick those people up, the head of the snake. It's 7-Eleven time. KaliKaren the Angels telling you guys they ready to pick up the more man.
Mormons?
Yes. Yes. The more mans, the better. The more chill runs, the better.
Protestant, you can drink, smoke, cuss, fight, kill, all above, and still be praised. Protestant, yes. Protestant only, though. Remember, Baptist, no.
The Vatican was the big. Mother Teresa was a man who was the biggest HT trafficker. Yeah. Ghislaine smacks you in the back swells. That was her offspring. And while I'm talking about this story, what did I get? A notification on my phone. Ghislaine Maxwell from my friend NPC News can't afford her appeal. No, because their money has all dried up. All the gold, all the silver, all the stuff. Silver market anymore.
Listen, I want to say something. Now, Sacramento again passed the word robbed, passed the word under became. Why? Because these motherfuckers is talking and they telling them motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers come out here personally, know that for sure.
You know who's here? The Ukraine mafia. They're the only ones that get their shit built. The monopoly houses going up, that's the fucking Ukraine mafia. Right here in Sacramento, because KaliKaren met them face to face. Yeah, they stole everything I had. Locked me out the house. Wouldn't even give me an application for my black friend who had children that needed a place to live because he's a racist.
What's that?
I don't want to say what he is. It starts with an R and ends with an ist. And the other word starts with an F and ends with an uck. Yeah. He wouldn't give me a lease application for my friend. He said, you can't have her living there. She got children. This guy who owns the property is a CSAM guy. He's a registered pedophile. Hopefully you can say that on Fluffy Tube. It's a fact of life. There's registered pedophiles. They have to sign up and show in person and all this stuff every 6 months, whatever, allegedly. Can we say that on Fluffy Tube? Yeah. That's an excuse he used not to let my black friend get an application to rent the house in the Heights. It wasn't even a fucking nice neighborhood. You see? He just wanted to use me to clean the place up so he could rent it out to someone else and tricked me into going there and moving all my shit and cleaning the house that he got possession of from the guy who's locked up down in the facilities at the county for felony evasion. Yeah. They come here to do tricks on us.
Sure.
Who in the hell is lurking in my channel? I'm clicking on live chat, but I don't see no...
Remember the log?
Fucking cowards. KaliKaren has more backbone than any of you. Put a comment and let's see who you are looking at my live. My 7-Eleven decode. The chill run coming back from the camps. Bus overturned. 11 injured, 7 critical. 7-Eleven, that's the code. KaliKaren knows. Fucking. It's kind of pissing me off now.